allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bryant Carter, BC, your boy. I'm here with Big Mike.
What's
You could
up,
be
folks?
anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. Second take. What's up, Mike?
Man, BC, I am ready to get this show started tonight. You know me, I'm always sitting around thinking about these questions, these
Mm-hmm.
conversations that we like to have. You know, you're challenging me to go deep, bro. You're stretching me. So let's just get the show started out straight tonight. Are we as adults putting too much pressure and too much emphasis on young teenagers to go to college? Why are we making young teenagers feel like that the only and best way to go is going to college?
Are we
If you don't
still
go to
doing?
college, you ain't gonna make it.
Are we still doing that?
Yeah.
I remember 30 years ago that was big in our time, which it was essential because that's the way it was.
Yeah.
Now it's pretty much if you go to college and you don't have the experience, but you got a degree, but you ain't got the experience, it don't matter. Now it's almost you gotta have a degree and the experience. So that statement is still being said.
I think so. Yeah.
Hmm.
Even as a parent, I even caught myself saying, you got to go to school, man. But here's the thing, though, BC. It ain't just go to school. Now, just you know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe we're not teaching that anymore, or maybe we're not pushing that. Just like you just said, when we was coming up, that was the big thing. Go to
Mhm.
college, get a job, 9 to 5 job, and die. Pretty much what it is. I mean, for real, go to school, get a job, and die. That was pretty. I guess that was the narrative. But maybe you're right, BC. Maybe that's not the narrative anymore.
Yeah, it's like a lot of kids seem like they're going to more, a trade school, but it's a
Okay.
lot of kids still going to college. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
But as I have been in the workforce, people who have degrees, now they're saying, okay, you don't have the experience, which back when we was coming up, you might have all the experience in the world. You might be at a place working for 20, 25 years and somebody come in with a degree and they tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Or they ask you what's going on, and then 2 months later, they changing everything and telling you what to do just because they got a degree. But now it's like, okay, you got a degree, but do you have the experience? And if you got the experience, well, do you have a degree? So it's kind of like, dang if you do, dang if you don't.
So I mean, is there a way to find balance in that? For myself, especially being on LinkedIn and looking at the job boards a lot. A lot of the times I look for jobs is
Hmm.
I look for jobs overseas. I don't look for a lot of jobs here in the States. I'm just
Hmm.
not interested. So like a lot of it's either me go overseas or me just at home and watch, I don't know, fishing or wildlife. For real. I mean, that's what I do. I don't want to work in the States anymore. I just don't. That's another topic that we'll get to as well too. But I always wondered, is that the narrative now, is that if you don't go to college, well, you just who are, but then you gotta learn to find a balance too as well. And for me, that's what I struggle with even as a parent sometimes, control myself. My son went to college. He didn't want to go. He came home. He wanted to work. He saw that didn't work. So then he joined the military, and I'm very proud. So that's why I'm sporting this shirt. But it's always about a balance. So I don't know. I just was curious about your thoughts on that as well too.
Well, we've been trying to lead our daughter in the direction of do what you love and do what you're already doing now. Like
Okay.
she loves dancing
Okay.
and cheerleading, stuff like that, gymnastics or whatever.
Okay.
If you're going to go to school for like dance or if it's acting or whatever, do it now while you have a chance because there's where you gain the experience.
Yeah.
That's like Mike, man. I have a degree in organization leadership,
Yeah.
leadership and ministry. And it's a lot of churches like, okay, what have you? I have done youth group. I have been, leader in church.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, what's your experience? And I'm like, okay, I have led groups. I have
Yeah.
been youth leader. I have done those things.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, you got a degree. Well, what's your experience? I'm like, okay, well, what I supposed to do? Be a pastor over a church before you give me like a youth pastor position? Or so it's it's make or break, man. It's a lot of people that are paying for student loans
Forever.
and they don't have the job that they went to that they got a degree for.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people who actually are in degrees these days who are not working what they went to school for.
Right. Whole lot of people.
It really is. I mean, I went to school for for media communications,
Mm-hmm.
but to be honest with you, I didn't need to go to school for for media communications. Just turn on the mic and just get better at it every day and learn on the job, or just learn as you go. Because I was actually getting a degree in social work and I changed over to this. Some days I wish I would have stayed, knowing that you just got to do this, and you just got to just get better at it every single day. And you can't it's not going to just turn on the microphone one day and you're going to be good at it. And I still got a
Mm-hmm.
long way to go.
Yeah, well, I'll do. That's
Yeah.
like more kids that are graduating from high school are going into doing what we're doing. They
Yes.
doing social media. They doing becoming content creators, and they making money. They making a lot of money. And the kids are doing that, going to school, and they going to school for like what your degree and stuff like that, and they getting experience by actually doing what we're doing and creating content. So some people will tell you going to school is a waste of time and money. And some people will tell you go to a trade school where you learning the trade for 2 years, and then you can get out and get you a job, because when you go to trade school, you actually learn that, or you as a barber or something like that.
Yep.
But it's totally different from when we was graduating high school and in high school and stuff.
I think the narrative sometimes is, well, if you go to school to be a plumber, what? You're a plumber? Bro, everyone needs a plumber.
Man,
And they make good money too.
yes,
Even if they just come and look and see what the problem is, they're gonna get
yes.
paid. So I don't think if there's any young kids out there, young teenagers out there who actually come across this, I don't think you should be ashamed to go to school to get a trade like that.
No,
I mean, that's something that that
no.
ain't never going away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah,
kids that I know that male and female went to diesel college,
yeah.
working on trucks and cars and stuff like that.
Since that stuff ain't never going away,
They ain't going
you got
away.
job security.
Ain't going away, man.
You got a lot of job security, so you should take advantage of it. So yeah, I just wanted to get your thoughts. I just that was kind of on my mind. Having an older kid myself too as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to see where his mind is at. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best option,
Yeah.
or is that narrative played out? Because how you gonna tell a young teenager who's a content creator who's making $10,000 a month just sitting behind a
Mhm.
computer, and that's actually being easy with $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
Someone's making really good money every single month. How you gonna tell them you need to go to college? What?
$10,000 a month.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
that's a lot of money, man. Absolutely.
We're
So
doing
how
what you love and
Yeah.
and chilling in your room.
Yeah, how you gonna tell somebody to go to college? And that's
Yeah.
kind of money I'm making, and you go ahead and go to college now. You have
Right.
you have your student loan, and you work your little 9 to 5, and I'm gonna record for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to the beach.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the storyline. It
Yep.
is now when you get to the beach, you get to figure out what fast food you want.
Fast food on the beach.
Fast food on the beach.
What you eating on the beach?
Well, BC, I was gonna ask you, bro. I love me some fast food. Big Mike loves some fast food. And I'm trying to cut down a little bit, trying to keep my weight down. But
Well,
I,
you better stop eating fast food.
you know, I try to. Actually, me and my wife, I'm trying to. Actually, for me and my wife, we decided for January, we said we're not going to eat out any at all. So we didn't eat out, maybe like once or twice. But you know, when you're on the road, you know, with your daughter playing basketball and you're
Yeah.
out late and you're traveling,
It's convenient.
yeah, it's convenient, and sometimes it's just kind of hard to avoid. But just purposely, just going and getting something. No, we stayed away. But I'm curious, BC.
Well, I got a question.
Okay, what's up, Dan?
What you fast food? You love fast food? I love fast food.
I think I do. I think I do.
I love fast food. Yeah, you love fast food. Everybody loves fast food. What is your top 5 fast food? Starting with number 5. Okay? Let's do this, Mike. What's your top 5 fast food? Starting with number 5. You give your number 5, and I go with my number 5, and we work down to number 1.
All right, that's cool. I can do that. Okay. All right. So my number 5 is chicken fillet.
That's your number 5.
That's don't shoot me. They like, is that the best you can do? Out of everything out there, you think chicken fillet as number 5? What?
You know what? It tells me that you are going from worse. No, you going from good to worse. If Chick-fil-A is your top, is number 5.
All right. I got you.
But that's your number 5.
Okay, what's your number 5, BC?
Man, my number 5 is McDonald's, man. Mike, I can't stand McDonald's because you know why?
Why?
I remember I used to go in McDonald's and get a cheeseburger on Wednesday night for about 59 cents.
Yeah,
and now I am paying $2.30 for the same burger. McDonald's drives me crazy.
Ain't nothing changed about it.
Still go there and get food.
McDonald's is number 5.
I know how bad it is for me, but it's just so convenient.
Yeah.
You could be like, man, I gotta get back to the clinic, man. There's McDonald's right there, right across the road. And what am I gonna do? Let me get something quick. What am I gonna do, Mike? I'm gonna go to McDonald's. McDonald's
you
is my
the extra
number 5,
onions on it.
Man.
Yeah, you definitely.
Why Chick-fil-A? What do you like? What's up with Chick-fil-A?
I like that chicken sandwich with the pickle. That combination and that
the pickle sets it off, don't it?
BC, holler at your boy for real. It's so good.
Sets it off.
And that chicken fillet sauce is pretty good too.
Oh, man,
yeah.
Of course.
It's tasty.
I put it on my sandwich, on my chicken sandwich.
Me too. Oh, it's good. I'm actually ashamed to say my number 4 now.
What's your number 4, man? Don't pay no attention to me, man. Hey, don't pay no attention to me.
My number 4 is Wendy's. My number 4 is Wendy's. What kind of mess are you talking?
Man, I'm glad we're not doing top 5 college, top 5 NBA or NFL right now. Wendy's, hey, the fries are good. Wendy's is my first job. The fries are good.
Okay. I like the fresh burgers. They good.
Yeah.
I like the fresh. Hey, when we was coming up, my best was the bacon. Was a junior bacon cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, you could go to Wendy's, get a junior bacon cheeseburger
for $9
and a large fry and a cup of water.
Yeah, we used to do that all the time.
Yeah,
coming from the park.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
go get something to eat. That's where you
got about $3 in your pocket.
And be full when you leave.
Man, but you know what about Wendy's, man? Like I said, it was my first job.
Yeah.
Did you know that when I was on the grill. I was making the burgers.
Bro, I worked at Wendy's too.
Well, so when the burgers done been on there a while, you put in the chili meat department.
Yeah, you got
it becomes chili meat.
Yeah,
because the burgers can't sell on the grill long.
Because it's got to be fresh.
Yeah.
So what's your number 4, man?
Man, my number 4, man, I'm gonna have to go with Captain D's, Mike.
Ooh,
Captain D's, man. I
they
grew
got
up
that
with
big old
Captain
fish. They
D's.
got the big
The
old.
giant fish sandwich,
Oh,
man.
my
Captain
dad turned me
D's,
on to
man.
that.
Hey, man. Captain D's. You
Captain D.
get that two-piece fish dinner
Yeah,
with the two-piece chicken too.
yeah,
Oh man,
that was good.
Captain
Those
D's, man.
that was good. I like
Yeah,
the
man.
even their little crab shell or whatever was good. Is good too. Yeah, I enjoy that. BC, I feel ashamed, bro. I feel ashamed right now.
What's the
My
middle?
number, there it is. So I know. So my number 3 is I go here because I love the shakes. My number 3 is Sonics.
Oh
I like
man,
Sonics because I can get me some good milkshakes there.
yeah, I
But
thought about
I hate it because they don't have. They ain't doing the after 7 half off no more. So
Yeah,
yeah, that sucks because when they had that, I was always there.
I forgot Sonic. Yeah, the number
Sonics,
2 burgers are legit,
and they got the good tater tots too.
man. Yeah, Sonic. Yeah,
They
Sonic.
got they got
That's
a
a good
good
one.
tater tots. Yep,
That's a good
sure
one.
do.
My number 3, man, is Popeyes. I
It's
love some
greasy, man.
Popeyes.
It's
It's
too
greasy.
greasy. It's
Hey, man,
greasy though.
that's what makes it good.
That's what makes it good. Huh?
Yeah, man. I love some Popeyes.
My
Yeah.
my wife ate Popeyes in when we was living in Japan,
Mhm.
and she ate Popeyes on base. She ain't liked it since then, bro. And this started back in like 2011. She ain't really been a big
Man,
fan of it since then. I like it. They got some good red beans and rice though.
man, the red
Yeah,
beans and
yeah,
rice is where it's at. And that
yeah,
Mardi Gras sauce.
yeah.
Man, we used to go to Popeyes for 2 years. We went to Popeyes every Wednesday night after church.
Really,
Yeah.
I say you like it.
Yeah.
BC, I just doing a runner up right before number 1. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
yeah, the honorable mention. My number 2 goes to McDonald's, the best fries out there in the business. They got the best fries, bro.
Really? Better than
Yeah,
Wendy's?
yeah, oh yeah, oh
Damn.
yeah, dude. I would get me a Wendy's burger. Go get me a McDonald's fries, and then I go to Sonic's and get me a Sonic shake, or get me one of those one of those drinks they have, one of those slushies they got at Sonic's. Like that strawberry limeade or something like that,
Mhm.
bro. I'm good. I'm going to sleep after that.
Man.
Yeah,
Okay. Hey,
McDonald's fries is the
that's
best.
Mike's list.
Yeah.
Man, my number 2 is White Castle.
Oh, see, nah, I would pick
Man,
Crystals over that.
I love White Castles, man.
Yeah, I like the chicken though they
And
got there.
when we go back home, I make sure that I got to stop at White Castle.
Really?
Give me about eight of them
Yeah.
sliders. Yeah, no
Do
onion.
you eat
Yeah,
them all?
yeah, yes, yeah, man. I love
he
White
said
Castles, man.
I eat it all.
For real. Yeah,
Yeah.
when it comes to White Castles or
Yeah.
Crystals, White Castles all day long for
Yeah, I
me,
gotta go with Crystals. Yeah, with the onions.
man.
With the onions, for real. So I'm not sure if you got one on top of your head, but I actually got a runner up before I get to number 1. BC. My runner
Mhm.
up is Church's Chicken because
Hmm.
I love the biscuits there.
That's your
Yeah,
runner up,
that's my runner up to number 1.
man. If I
Yeah.
had a runner up, man, it wouldn't be the runner up, but it'd be one that I missed, and it would be Sonic.
Okay.
It would be one that I
Okay.
missed.
Yeah,
I
Sonic's is
missed
good because
Sonic.
the burgers are fresh, they're hot, they good too. Put those
Yeah,
onions on it, things are not bad. So
yeah, I missed the
my
Sonic.
number 1 is good. So BC, my number 1 is Whataburger.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Have you eaten
I
that
feel
before?
that. No, I haven't, Mike.
Oh my goodness, dude! You talking
No, I
about the
haven't.
closest? You talking about the closest burger to a home cooked burger?
I heard it was good.
Ooh, they done put up 2 years ago. They didn't have none here. Now they got like 3
Mhm.
or 4 of them.
Hey,
They good. Yes, sir.
they
Yep.
was hard to get to.
I started eating them when I lived in Arizona, and after that, I said, "Yep, this right here is my go-to burger. This is
I
good
heard
to
it
go.
was good.
It's real good, man. Oh yeah, real good." And your number
Uh,
1?
yeah, my number 1. I am number 1. Chick-fil-A, man.
Really? Oh
Chick-fil-A.
my goodness.
Yes.
He said you gonna go from
That's
good to worse.
that's why I laughed, man, when you said it. Chick-fil-A, man.
Yeah.
Closed on Sunday.
Yeah.
You my
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, man. Yes. Yes, yes, man. Yes. Yes.
I
Yes,
wonder how
my
many
number
people
one.
actually go to Chick-fil-A on Saturday night so they can have it for Sunday.
Hey, man.
Dude,
Chick-fil-A, man. I have made Chick-fil-A Saturday nights. Yes. That's my number one.
Chick-fil-A is good, bro. My daughter likes to go there for breakfast on her way to school. I'm like, if you ain't got no money, then we ain't going. So not when I got food at home. Not when I got food at home for you to eat. Shoot. So if you're gonna spend your money, yeah,
Chick-fil-A is
yeah.
hard to
So
pass up, man. You know what, man? I
yeah.
was in deep thought today.
About
I
what,
was
man?
in deep thought about last night. Yesterday was no, it happened actually. Well, it was Saturday night. I didn't find out till Sunday morning
Yes.
about the Lakers and the marriage trade with Anthony Davis and Luka. And I got to thinking, are the Lakers secretly trying to set up an international tandem, an international combo with Luka and the Denver Nuggets, the Joker? Is Rob Pelinka and Miss Bus, are they in the background like, you know what? We bringing Luka over. If we bring Luka over, can we wheel in the Joker? Cause the Lakers are always been known for getting centers that
Here we
have been
go.
at their height, going all the way back to Wilt, Kareem, Shaq. They got Anthony Davis over. Are they trying to wheel in the MVP, the Joker, to play with Luka, the international Lakers? What you think
And
about that?
well, for one thing, if you talk about the legends for the Lakers, and you're absolutely right about it. And right now, Joker he's
Best
nobody
center in
can.
the league,
He's the best in the league, bro. He's the
and the
most.
Lakers are known for getting best centers.
Now, what kind of relationship do they have, though?
Who, Luka and Joker?
Yeah.
Seems like they have a great relationship. They always talking to each other, and they two international players. Man,
And it's funny that you mentioned that, BC, because LeBron's about done with his career. So we know he has a no trade clause. He has one more year on his
yes.
contract.
And
I
you
mean,
like, well, we can let LeBron go, and then we can be like, hey, Joker, come to LA, man. The market.
is this
You and
the is
Luca, we build a team around you two guys. You
that's
heard it on second tape.
man, that's a bro, they would be dominant. Now, and if you take in consideration what we talked about as well, if Luka can stay in shape, if Luka can stay healthy, he's
But
already
but
top 5 already,
well,
just and he's not in shape.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy has got you to the finals, and they saying that he's not in shape.
He's not in shape.
Imagine if he is in shape. The last 2 years, you have made it to the Western Conference Finals
With a guy that's out of
and
shape.
the NBA Finals, and he's out of shape.
I don't know how Dallas gives up on him, man. I don't know, man, because they was going to have to pay him a super max next year.
Yeah,
And he was gonna sign with ease, no problem. Give me that money. So
but think about that, Luca and the Joker.
Joker.
That's
Have you ever
almost
seen
like
the
Kareem and Magic, except for
bro?
international.
That's and they're already a big market.
They
They're
the
already internationally known on the
they
microphone.
Yes, they arguably top 3, that
Yeah,
definitely top 5 in the league, and you
yeah.
got 2 of the top 3 players on the same team.
They the best they're pretty much the best at their positions.
Man,
Yeah, you do that.
I'm just saying.
Laker Nation would go crazy. Have you ever seen Joker play before?
What, like live?
Yeah, yeah,
Real, like went to a game?
yeah.
No, No,
I
I
watched
saw I
him.
see him on TV all the time. But
he said it's the same. I wa- I watched him in the where's that at? I watched him in this year. I watched him this year for the first time in Abu Dhabi.
okay.
And that was an experience, bro. I looked on the floor, man. I saw Steve Harvey. That was
Mhm.
2 Chainz. I mean, it was people that was way over in the UAE. I was like, man, I'm at the same game as them. I had good seats,
Wow.
dude. He's as good as advertised in person.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
fun watching him play.
Yes. He's a beast.
He's a big dude, yeah.
And that's
So
just something to think about.
and Jamal, look, as much as I like Jamal Murray,
Oh, he's a Kentucky boy.
I think
You
Jamal
gotta
Murray
like
is a
Jamal
baller.
Murray.
He
You
is,
gotta like Jamal Murray. They got the chip. They got a chip.
but he
They
ain't
already
Luka
got a
though, bro.
chip.
But he ain't Luka though.
No, he ain't Luka.
He ain't Luka. And
LA, the Joker,
look,
Luka.
and Denver shouldn't be upset. We brought you a championship here.
No.
You shouldn't be upset. I'm
Right.
here. Look, I'm doing me now. I'm
Think
out
about
of here.
that.
I gave you a championship. You know what I'm saying? So
Think about that.
yeah, that's definitely something to talk about, and that's definitely intriguing. And if that happens, well, you know,
You heard it here first.
you heard it on
Second
Second
Take.
and None. Oh, you had it on Second Take. My fault, as well. Yep. But yeah, man, that's a good thought, BC. I'm gonna need you to stop thinking, okay?
What you thinking about?
BC, let me ask you. This is tough.
Mm-hmm.
And this is about to get deep on you, okay, BC?
You going deep now. You
I'm
blame me
gonna
for
go
going
deep.
now. You going deep.
Look. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves a little
Okay.
bit. Because it's about to get deep in here. Is everybody a racist?
Is everybody a racist?
Yes. Is everyone a racist?
Now, bite my head off if I say this. Everybody has some bigotry
Okay.
because we were born with a sinful nature.
Okay.
But I don't think everybody's racist. I think here's the thing, Mike. Your mom and dad and my mom and dad know more racist people than we have ever known.
Yeah.
But now we live in a time where if somebody of the opposite race disagrees with you, they're racist. And racist has been stuck with the needle of steroids, and it has pumped it up to another level. And to answer your question, I don't think everybody's racist.
Okay.
It's a smaller amount of people in the United States. I can speak for the United States.
Yeah.
There are less racist than it was 50 or 60 years ago.
Okay.
Is it still racist people? Yeah, but I have only met 3 racist people in my life.
Okay.
2 of them was white, 1 of them was black. And what I mean by that, racist people, they don't want to be associated with the other race. And if you're white and you associate with blacks, they hate you too. And the thing to understand, racist people don't even like themselves. So I only met 3 racist people in my life. I have been in school with people that were, say, a different color, that say, you know, a racist slang, you know, the N-word or whatever, and you know how that went off.
Yeah.
And you have been around black folk that have said racist things, just like white people, when they're around each other, some of them to say racist things amongst one another, just like black people do. So,
absolutely.
Is everybody racist? Nah, I don't think everybody racist, but it's still some people out there that are racist.
You know, being here in America, and you know, my apologies for reverting back to my time overseas and traveling and all that like that. It's just kind of giving me a different perspective. You know, one thing that I'm proud of, especially when it comes to my parents, they always taught me to love everybody. And you know, and you're the same way, regardless if they feel the same way about you. I think we live in a time where social media I think now, it's just like the Karens or whatever. Now, if you're a racist, now you got cameras, now you got cell phones, and all that stuff is being captured now. And now people are not able to be maybe as vocal about it. Surely they're not able to be because of cameras catch everything, and that's just another viral video. Do I feel like everyone is racist? Let me ask you a question then, BC. Is it human nature to feel safer around your kind? Or do you grow into a sense of you feel safe and welcome no matter what environment you're in? Or do we, I like Kentucky fans, so I hang out with Kentucky fans, or, I like, I like this, or I like Jeeps, so I hang out with people in Jeeps. Is that the same when it comes to color?
No, it's like you hang out with people that you have, the same interests.
Okay.
Well, no matter what color they are, but you're a product of your own environment. If you
Yeah.
you went to school with whites, blacks, Asians, you grew up in a diverse community, just like I
Yeah.
did. We went to
Yeah.
same high school. So you're going to be comfortable around white people just like you are around black people.
True.
So say you grew up in an environment where it was all white people, and then you're not going to be as comfortable around black people if the only time you see black people is on TV.
Yeah.
Or you grew up in an environment where it was majority black, wherever that is, and you never was around black people and you didn't go to school. I mean, around white people, you didn't go to school around white people. So you might be uncomfortable. But we grew up and went to school, played sports and everything, interact. Everywhere
Yeah.
we went, that's the way. So we're automatically comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's like I was saying, if you're not comfortable around a certain race, that doesn't make you racist. What makes you racist is when you don't like an individual because of the color of their skin, and you hate and you despise that person, and you would do anything you can to stop that person or not make that individual exist. And with social media and everything, it's like if you have seen in years where guys get pulled over by the police and they might have broke the law and they resist arrest, or they try to fight the police, and the media will say that the policemen are racist, and the media will blow it up. You know the names of George Floyd. You know the names of all these other people, Brianna, all these other people.
Yeah.
But I bet you don't know the name of the guy that got killed and beat up by the 5 cops in Memphis that were black. Because it doesn't matter when 5 black cops kill a black man.
Yeah.
That's not good news.
Yeah.
But
We don't need to talk about that.
if it's 5 white cops that kill a black man, now it's racism. It's a better story. The media is going to hype it up.
Yeah.
And this kid didn't do nothing. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, like I said, the media hypes it up. Is it racist people still in America?
Yeah.
It's racist people in America and all over the world. So yeah, it's that's the way it is.
You know what? When I'm overseas, BC, I don't know if it's just I'm not sure if it's just being overseas or what. I think some of the storylines that you see here in the States, you don't necessarily see a lot of that when you overseas.
Mhm.
Of course, with the time difference and everything, you have to get up and 8, wherever you at in the world and not in the U.S. You get up and you hear about everything that happened while you were sleeping, or like stuff like that. Sometimes it can be depressing because of the racial tension, and then sometimes a person might sit back and be like, "Well, is everybody a racist? Are we all capable of being a racist?" And even at my age in life, I still sit and I look at people sometimes, And you don't necessarily want to judge people by how they look, but sometimes you can get those vibes where it's just like, I don't like you just because of how you look, because of color of your skin. And this is 2025.
But let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Say like an athlete grew up in the hood, or you can put yourself in this situation, or an athlete grew up in the hood and they sign a contract and make a lot of money. And you have heard things like this. They move out of the hood. They don't go back to the hood, and they are not around the people that they might have grew up with. Is that black person racist towards black people? If you get out of the car and you see two brothers walking and you forgot to lock the door and you like, oh shoot, beep beep,
I'm
are you
guilty of that.
racist?
I'm guilty of that.
If you pull up and you want to get some Popeyes or something, and you like, well, I want to check out this Popeyes since it was on BC's list, and you pull up Popeyes and you see about 4 or 5 brothers, and you might think they look shady, and you like, nah, I'm gonna go around the drive-thru instead, go in. It don't look right in there, but it's all black people in there. Are you racist?
Is that a stigma? Does that become a stigma? I'm nervous now because of what I've heard, what I've seen.
Are you racist? If you go to the hood and you going to holler at one of your homeboys, are you gonna leave your windows down, your car door open? Are you racist because you feel more safe in a white neighborhood than you do a black neighborhood? Are you racist?
You know what? We don't have to talk about this anymore, BC. Okay, we don't have to. We don't have to talk. We don't have to talk about this no more. But you know what?
You asked the question.
Hey, but you know what? I mean,
I'm just being real.
Absolutely. I mean,
it done been black people that back in the day, I pulled up, I'm in my car, got rims on it, booming, bumping some Nelly or something, some Snoop Dogg, and it's a black dude over in the car next to me. I'm in Nashville, and he's got tie on, and he looks over, and I see him and looking straight ahead.
Yeah.
Is he racist?
Is it being racist, or is it being terrified of? Or is it being terrified of what the media or what you have been conditioned to see and hear?
But what if you white and do it?
Then I guess you can look at it two ways. He's a racist, or he's also seeing what the media and what everything has been put out, and now he's terrified. And then he looks over at me and be like, that's your people, dude. What you locking your door for?
Does that make you racist? Like I said, Mike,
I hope not.
My mom and dad, my mom and dad went to a high school that was not integrated.
They went to Lincoln?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
They have seen and experienced more racist people than I ever have if I live 5 lifetimes in the 60s. Like I said, I only met 3 racist people in my life that I knew, and they would tell you, I don't like black people in front of your face. Don't talk to me. Or I don't like white people. I don't like you because you associate with white people. That's the only 3 racist people I done met in my life. That's why my perspective, people that are racist, because I seen and know people that was racist.
Yeah.
Versus people saying, okay, this person's racist, and because that's like we asked the question on this show.
Yeah.
Is Donald Trump racist? Because the racist people I know, it wouldn't be just illegal immigrants leaving America. It'd be black folk leaving America.
Yeah.
It would never be no black folk in the White House. It wouldn't be no black folk nowhere.
Yeah.
Or wouldn't be no white folk nowhere. The people I know that's racist. So that's where, like I said, I have seen. That's where I seen the standard of, man, these people racist. Versus, are they racist because they might disagree or might agree with a certain agenda or something.
Yeah. Well, man, that's deep, BC. Man, dude.
You asked the question, man.
Hey, I'm writing a note down right now to myself. Don't ask no more questions, okay? You don't get no more questions, people. You guys don't get no more questions out of me ever again. I'm done. Never again. But I mean, I'm glad that the younger generation is doing better with it. I'm glad that the younger generation is a lot, us.
Are they doing better with it, Mike? Because, like I said, the media pumps it up, man.
They do.
If you are, I'm not Democrat or Republican, so I vote for whoever I feel, no matter what side they're on. But if you are a Republican, you are like, if you white, you're a racist. If you black, you're Uncle Tom. But if you are a Democrat, you're not racist. Think about that. That's what the media shows. What did Joe Biden tell your boy Charmaine the God?
What did he tell him?
He told him, say, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. That's the narrative. It sounds funny, but that's what he told him on his show.
Well, he didn't win.
So in, what was it, 2008, when more black people voted than they ever have in America, when Obama was running for president, are they racist? Because they just felt like, hey, I want to see a black president. Are they racist? Some white people might say they were. If you wear a MAGA hat, are you racist? A lot of black people say they are. So that's why I'm saying, it's puffed up? And this is this generation.
Yeah, that's true. Yep, I had my facts wrong. I apologize publicly.
Hey, man, that's just what I see, man. That's why I see it, what I pray about.
You see the mega hat? I wouldn't wear a mega hat. But
no, I'm not gonna wear. I'm not gonna wear a mega hat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear a mega hat. But I served in the military because that gives people the freedom to wear and say what they want to.
Right, they have the right to do that.
Yeah,
that's like my question, and I would love to ask Donald Trump that. If it was MAG, Make America Great,
yeah,
I'm like, okay. But Make America Great Again, I'm like, what's that mean? Do you know?
I mean, I've always thought America was great anyway. So are they saying that America is not great?
America is, I am proud to live in this country, but I know this is just hotel living.
Okay.
So when it's Make America Great Again, what's that mean?
That would be interesting to know. Yeah. I thought I was already serving a country that was great.
It's just
a thought.
Just a thought.
Yeah, just a thought.
I'm always thinking.
Yeah. I'm stopping thinking, okay? I ain't thinking no more. And I ain't asking no more questions.
You asked the question, man.
And I'm not asking any more questions as well, too.
Y'all leave in the comments, man. Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Let
us know what you think.
Do you think that everybody's racist? And what does Make America Great Again? What does that mean? What's that slogan? Because we say we are the United States of America, and I say that we never been united.
Ooh, that's another probably good topic. Are we united?
I'll be 48 in April, and I have studied history. When has America ever been united?
And I think we're just as divided now. Especially, we just come off this big election, and you knew families were separated, divided, just because of, I feel like you should vote for him and you should vote for her, and so are we really divided?
When have we ever been united? It's been Democrat, Republican. We have been a country that killed our own presidents. We have had slavery in the country. We have had a civil war. When have we ever been united?
And we actually thought it was a chance to make, Would it have been another civil war? Probably not. But was the discussion out there based off just this election alone? Yeah, it was out there. It was out there.
And and you think, why would that be?
Because we're not united. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. That's what Second Take is all about.
Love to hear what y'all think.
Absolutely. Just throwing those ideas out there. That was good, BC. I'm gonna need you to get some rest now, okay? For real. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get a little rest. And don't text me for 48 hours, okay? Don't text me for 48 hours.
Say I'm gonna have to do a segment by myself.
Yeah, you got to go ahead and do 2 of them by yourself, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's for real. You got to give me some I need some quality time to reflect on life after this.
Hey, man.
It is, but hey
man,
that's what we do. Hey, that's what we do here on Second to Take. We talk about some difficult conversations because we want to hear you guys' thoughts. Man, once again, I'll read off my top 5 restaurants, and BC, you read off yours again. My top 5 restaurants, fast food restaurants, are number 5, Chick-fil-A. 4 is Wendy's. 3 is Sonic's. 2 is McDonald's. My runner-up to number 1 is Church's Chicken, and my number 1 is Whataburger.
Since you got a runner-up, I'm gonna go with McDonald's number 6, Sonic number 5, Captain D's number 4, Popeyes number 3, White Castle's number 2, and Chick-fil-A number 1. You
With
can't
the
beat
pickle.
the service. You can't beat the service. Rain,
Service.
sleet, snow. You can't beat the service. It's like clockwork.
It is.
Chick-fil-A.
Hey, they got a
Closed on
machine running over
Sunday.
there. Yep, those
You
guys
my
got a machine over there.
Chick-fil-A.
They got a machine running over there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Order, pay, get your food.
Well-oiled machine, man.
And keep it moving. Yeah, and always full. So, well, BC, man, it's another good show for us tonight, man. Thank you guys. Please do us a favor. If you like the video, do us a favor, man. Hit the like button. Please do hit the thumbs up. And if you're watching it, if you haven't subscribed, please consider to subscribing to our channel. It makes a big deal to us, and it helps us out a lot. So,
and also, if y'all have something y'all want us to discuss, talk about, leave it in the comments.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
I won't respond to BC. Hey, I won't respond to BC, but he already said he would talk about it. So he already threw it out there, so that's pretty much what it is. So we plan on having some, eventually having some guests on here to talk about certain topics as well too. Maybe somebody who's really, really, really into that particular topic or whatever, whether it's finances or marriage or just anything like that. We'll definitely have guests on here to talk about that as well too. So hey, man, BC, good time tonight. Appreciate you guys joining us. Until next time, I'm Michael.
BC,
and we out.
Peace.